in the world and the largest concentration of active grizzly bears in the world. Now, there's no link between the geology and the ecology, but it makes it into a wild place and a place so worthy of an adventure. Just as a sideline, I paddled along there and I looked at this. And I went, I gotta ski that. I didn't have my skis with me at the time, but I did come back and ski that line. It's a beautiful line. It's 10,000 feet of vertical, one of the longest ski lines, continuous drops in the world. Not that steep, but it's, it's a pivoting line. Beautiful line. Anyway, that had nothing to do with it. So we're going up the coast. It ended up taking 2 years, but the second year we kind of had to make it. We were trying to get to Alaska before winter comes in. We were behind schedule. The ice was closing us in. We were getting all beat up. We were getting all these storms. We were, if we don't get to Alaska by September, we're going to be up here stuck, and it's going to get really cold. This is called Siberia. So one day, we're paddling along by the coast, and there's a village. We look, there's houses, there's a village out there, and say, well, let's go in and visit the folks and have some tea, and they'll have fish, they'll have salmon. No, we're in a hurry. I told you we were late, right? We had to get to Alaska before fall, before winter, so we were paddling along, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, no indication on my barometer watch, the wind came up, and the rain fell down, and the wind picked the rain up and blew it into the waves, and the wind picked the waves up and blew it into the rain, and you couldn't tell where the air ended and the ocean began, or the ocean ended and the air began. It was a mess. See, so we decided we were going to go to town after all. So we paddled in and go through the surf, and this woman walks up the beach, this Koryak woman. And she speaks in English. And she says, John, Keisha, good to see you. We were expecting you. The grandmother created this storm to bring you to the village. She wants to talk to you. Dum, 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 dum. What did I think? Well, I wasn't in a position to be critical, you see. There was a storm out there. There was a nice warm house with bread baking in the oven there, you see. I wasn't going to argue. I wasn't even going to think about arguing. I was going to say, great, thank you.